Breaking. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF is expected to be authorized. An announcement about this matter is expected within the next 14 days. This will have a significant effect on the cryptocurrency markets and send them skyrocketing, particularly for Shiba Inu, which will gain greatly from the ETF for reasons we'll go into later in the video. You cannot afford to miss this video if you are interested in Shiba Inus or if you own any Shib tokens. What recent news is there about Shiba Inu coins? What's new with BlackRock and Shiba Inus? And how will all of this impact the Shiba Inu's worth? I'll be responding to these queries and providing you with all of the recently released price-boosting Shiba Inu facts in today's video. Since I spent a lot of time researching for this video, please make sure to watch through to the very end to avoid missing anything. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. But before we get into our subject, let's examine the chart and see what the Shiba price is doing on January 1st, shall we? The cost of a Shiba Inu is now around 1055 units. Shiba's price has increased by 0.2% during the last day, with $80 million worth of trades over that time. The token is now the 19th most valuable cryptocurrency with a market worth of more than $6.2 billion. Note that these prices may have changed by the time you saw the video, and that the information provided here is not intended to be financial advice. Let's start the video for today. Shiba Inus observes unexplained $4 to $4.6 million whale behavior. A significant development in the cryptocurrency world was recently reported by Whale Alert. 4.24 trillion Shib tokens worth $4.64 million were transferred from one unidentified wallet to another. Investigating on-chain data revealed surprising information that painted a picture of fascinating changes. According to Etherskin, the receiver wallet is a brand new address with no previous transaction history. Conversely, during the previous several days, significant Shiba Inu token transactions have been persistently made via the sender's wallet, despite its recent creation. Interestingly, Coinbase Prime Custody, a platform that provides customers with trading, custody, and prime services, is connected to one of its transaction equivalents. There is conjecture about possible connections between Coinbase and the unidentified addresses, particularly in light of the date. The large transactions follow what seems to be an aggressive clearing out by the exchange, maybe ahead of the upcoming Bitcoin ETF ruling. This argument gains support from Coinbase's projected involvement as a key middleman in the possible changeover of the Bitcoin ETF. What role does the Bitcoin ETF play in this? The fact that the associated address is part of Coinbase's Prime division, which mainly serves institutional investors, adds to the mystery. This particular element fits the larger story that the market is telling about the impending Bitcoin ETF decision, where Coinbase is deliberately taking center stage. As 2023 draws to a close, she unintentionally becomes entangled in the year's most captivating stories, which are characterized by Coinbase's astute move and the Bitcoin ETF ruling. We would much appreciate it if you could press the like button if you're still watching. It is completely free and really helps with channel support. However, stay tuned for the most recent Shiba Inu news and developments about the Shiba Inu currency. The milestone for Shibarium is approaching, yet the price of Shib stays negative. Blockchain fans are anticipating big things as Shibarium, Shiba Inu's Layer 2 solution, gets closer to a historic milestone. Shiba Inu's social media presence has increased noticeably in tandem with this spike in activity, underscoring the breed's rising appeal. An examination of Shibarium's scan shows that the platform's adoption of Layer 2 is clearly on the rise, with Shibarium just 1.3 million transactions short of reaching the 200 million milestone. With 1.3 million wallets and an astounding 198.7 million executed transactions, Shibarium is now demonstrating strong network growth. In light of the meme coin's growing popularity, CryptoDep recently tweeted about how dominant Shiba Inu is in the meme token market. At 0.41% social dominance and an astounding 64.2 million social contacts, Shib topped the meme coin social activity table on December 26. According to CryptoDep, this rise put Shib ahead of other well-known coins like Dogecoin and Bonk. Investor attitude in the face of price volatility. Investors in Shiba Inus confront a difficult environment despite these encouraging announcements, since the token's price is still heavily pressured. According to latest statistics from CoinMarketCap, Shib's price has dropped by 4% in the previous day, trading at 1055 units and having a market capitalization of more than 6.16 billion. An obvious downtrend is indicated by a jump in trade volume, which further confirms this decline. It seems that investors are taking advantage of this decline to make purchases, as seen by a notable drop in SHIB supply on exchanges and a rise in outside exchanges, which may indicate an increase in purchasing pressure. Furthermore, Shiba Inu's network expansion is still strong, indicating a surge in new addresses for memecoin transactions. It's time for the video's primary plot now. For Shiba Inu's, Blackrock Bitcoin Spot ETF will ignite a cryptocurrency frenzy. A game changer for cryptocurrency is the Bitcoin ETF. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's decision on the Bitcoin ETF is highly anticipated by the cryptocurrency community. If authorized, according to the inventor of Pause Zone, this ETF may be a turning moment for cryptocurrencies, drawing in more institutional money and perhaps encouraging other coins to think about releasing their own ETFs. The creator of Pause Zone, focusing on Shiba Inu, notes that these tokens are only getting started. It is believed that the adoption of a Bitcoin ETF would be a major impetus for the growth and acceptance of these digital assets as they enter a new stage of development. The founders have a longer-term outlook that considers market growth and development in addition to immediate price appreciation. According to reports, the Shiba Inu team is developing an update to automate her burns in the meantime. The objective of this modification is to lessen the strain on the BONE token in the Shibarium ecosystem, enhancing its effectiveness and bolstering its stability. With significant SHIB burns recorded recently, the SHIB community has already shown that it is committed to reduce supply. Keep an eye out to learn when the ETF could be approved. SHIB's price will increase along with the prices of most other currencies thanks to the Blackrock Bitcoin ETF. This is a significant turning point for the cryptocurrency markets, since it signals the adoption of cryptocurrencies by institutional financial firms, which takes a lot of the market's anxiety away. Shiba Inu, ETHR, Solana, XRP, Cardano. Grayscale CEO Michael Sainacene provided a bullish assessment of Bitcoin's future in a recent interview with CNBC television. He predicted a large inflow of capital into the market following the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's expected approval of exchange-traded funds for the spot market. Sainacene is optimistic about the potential impact of this regulatory permission, believing it would provide a significant opportunity for investment that might draw up to $30 trillion from unexplored areas into big cryptocurrency projects like Bitcoin, ETHR, Solana, XRP, Cardano, and Shiba Inu. Opening up investment possibilities, Sainacene emphasized the state of the market and pointed out that an increasing number of investors are actively using Bitcoin to diversify their holdings. But he also identified a significant obstacle for a certain class of investors, namely those in the $30 trillion plus advised market in the United States. These investors have been unable to join the cryptocurrency industry due to regulatory restrictions. According to the CEO of Grayscale, the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF might alter the game and provide these investors a practical means of gaining exposure to Bitcoin. With its Grayscale Bitcoin Trust product, Grayscale has been pursuing a spot-based Bitcoin ETF. When the SEC rejected Grayscale's attempt to turn the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot market Bitcoin ETF, the company ran into regulatory issues the previous year. After filing a lawsuit against the SEC, Grayscale received a favorable ruling from a federal court almost a year later. The judge's ruling emphasized the significance of preventing consistency in regulatory judgments by requiring the SEC to reevaluate Grayscale's application. This court decision demonstrates the need of a fair and uniform regulatory framework in the cryptocurrency industry and highlights Grayscale's tenacity. The continuous legal disputes and regulatory actions point to positive developments for the expansion of the cryptocurrency market. Financial tsunami, maybe as large as $30 trillion, might enter the cryptocurrency market, according to Grayscale CEO Michael Sonnenschein's optimistic assessment, while the sector waits for regulatory permission for a spot market Bitcoin ETF. By facilitating Bitcoin investments, the approval of these ETFs may increase investor exposure to digital assets. A new era in the cryptocurrency field is being ushered in by the continuous legal disputes and regulatory developments that underscore the dynamic environment and rising acceptance of cryptocurrencies by the general public. Investors and industry players will be closely monitoring these developments since they have the potential to influence how Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole develop in the future. Because they trust in the Shiba Inu developers and the real world worth of Shib, many of our subscribers say that they will not be selling Shib for the next 5 years and will instead keep millions of them. What many of ones do you guys have? Remember to provide a list of your Shib holdings in the following comment box. Let us commend the Shib holder for having faith in the procedure. If you find the video entertaining, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a large thumbs up, and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu token in the comments section. To get alerts whenever we upload a new video, be sure to enable post notifications.